Snow yet, but more is coming, and we'll start to see that changeover later tonight. So still coming our way in many parts of the valley, and we're right in the thick of things for a lot of North Dakota. Winter storm warning remains in effect for central western North Dakota and some of our viewing area in the east. Devil's Lake area stretching up toward the Pembina Gorge and the Pembina County region, back down toward Jamestown in red. And then we have a winter weather advisory that's in effect on the edge of this because we're expecting some snow and accumulation there, but perhaps not that 6+ inch range that we're seeing in those areas in the warning area. And even if you don't have an advisory for you, doesn't mean we won't see snow. There's still that possibility. So here's a look at the latest radar. You can see south and east pretty quiet. There's that line of snow stretching all the way from southwest North Dakota through northeast and now into northwestern parts of Minnesota as well, with some of our heavier snowfall rates going on in Grand Forks County, west of the city of Grand Forks right now, and then back down through southern Nelson County into northern Griggs and Steele counties. They're seeing some of our heavier snowfall. Devil's Lake is still snowing, and again northwestern Minnesota seeing that snow. And then there's that rain snow line, and just it's right over Grand Forks actually, and that's transitioning a little bit eastward, but you might be seeing some showers, rain showers south and east from there. Here's a look at our view in Devil's Lake. You see that snow coming down. We're talking about temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Unfortunately, we're not getting any data from the airport in Devil's Lake, but we can see that snow. And in Grand Forks, we're at 34. We've got a report of some snow there. Fargo's at 45, and we've got a report of a little light drizzle. Temperatures ranging from some mid-30s to some 40s out there. Fergus Falls, pretty mild, comparatively speaking. We're at 48 degrees right now. That's an area that might only see just a couple of flakes with this event. So again, it depends on where you are, and that will make a difference for your bus stop planner this morning too. In Fargo, we're watching out for rain for most of the day. Doesn't mean it's going to rain all day long, but the potential's there. It's later tonight that we'll see that surge of moisture and that potential for snow coming into the nighttime hours for Fargo. And again, in Grand Forks, in Devil's Lake, it's going to be looking different for you, for students out at the bus stop. So want to make sure you're checking the VNL weather app for the latest forecast and radar for where you are. And of course, I'll be right back going over the hour-by-hour planner for the entire valley coming up here in just a couple of minutes.
All right, yeah, we know we're in store for some pretty big changes.
Yeah, it's been happening. Some of us haven't seen those changes yet, but it will be here, and the cold will follow for everyone.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. And another reminder, as these conditions continue to change, keep that VNL weather app handy for your forecast attuned to you. Okay, we've been talking about it all morning. We are getting ready to check in live with our crew. They made it to Devil's Lake this morning. That's where we've seen the snow coming down. We're sending things over to the Valley Today's Zachary Wyand. Good morning, Zachary.
Good morning, Ashlyn. Let me tell you, conditions right now up here in Devil's Lake are not that good. I'm going to step out of the way here so you could hopefully see a little bit behind me. You can see the Devil's Lake sign right over there. Maybe, I'm not sure, because the visibility out here is not very good right now. When we were driving in on US 2, it was pretty much probably less than half a mile visibility. We had snow accumulating on the ground. It's very wet, sticky snow, so it's making it really hard to travel. So if you're planning on traveling on US Highway 2 today, I would not do that unless you absolutely have to travel somewhere. Beyond that, though, it's super windy, so all that snow is also blowing across the roadways, which will also make it really hard to travel. In the meantime, though, we're just kind of up here chilling, literally in the freezer of North Dakota today. So I'm going to throw it back to you guys in the studio. Reporting live in Devil's Lake, Zachary Wyand, Valley News Live.
Oh, all right, this was his first live shot in the winter weather, so congratulations. This was, your introduction to our winter weather season. And let me tell you, we can see those flakes flying clear as day, Zachary.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, I was hoping to hear back from him, but that's okay. You know why? We will be checking in with our team throughout the rest of our morning right here on the Valley today. The city of Fargo, so far we're okay, but they say they're working on last-minute projects as we prepare for the first snowfall of the season. One of the main differences they say this year compared to last, though, is that the city says they are fully staffed in the department compared to being understaffed last year. Over 50 people make up the staff in the street department, and they work 12-hour shifts when it's time for them to clean the streets. They say, as always, they want to remind everyone to be patient and aware on the roads this year.
You know, our conditions can change fast, and they're going to change fast here in the next couple days. And so prepare yourself, slow down, stay off your phones, and then give our people some room. That's the biggest thing. It is not easy to run this big equipment in tight spaces, and give them some room.
The North Dakota Legislature special session ended 3 days after yesterday, reaching their goal of finishing by noon, but it was looking unlikely for a while in the Senate chamber, as there was much back and forth on Governor Doug Burgum's income tax relief bill. After debating the bill, the Senate cast their vote and the bill failed. That's because many lawmakers thought it should be